hello, kitties. This is your Julie, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio. It's your boy Mike Bonez, joined as always by Kat Valor and Rob Humphrey. What's happening, guys?
Hey there.
Namaste.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
I don't think you get to ask Rob why this week. You've come in with violence.
After I picked a stone cold banger last week.
God damn it, Rob. See, like you do things when I'm not ready for things.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers.
Welcome in, everybody. If anyone missed last week, you will know that this is a punishment pick for one Rob Humphrey from me.
An unjust punishment pick, by the way.
Because he made me watch CarousHEll 3 in Allie's Discord. I went through the whole thing. Listen last week if you need a little background on it. So, as you can tell by the title, Rob has to watch a storied movie in the lore of this show called SKINAMARINK.
Yeah, you pulled the pin.
And not only, Rob.
Wait, what?
Not only do you have to watch SKINAMARINK, we are also joined by a very special guest.
I see that, and I feel ambushed by this. I was not anticipating this at all.
So not only does Rob have to watch SKINAMARINK, he has to also listen to friend of the show, Darth Gregor, talk about SKINAMARINK.
So we're going to call him friend of the show now.
Hello, Michael.
How you doing, Greg?
I'm good. Hello, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kat.
Hi. Good to have you.
I regret it already. Rob, how do you feel about this?
I feel like this is unfair, and I've been blindsided, and I'm not sure who I'm more mad at. I don't know if I'm more mad at you or if I'm more mad at Greg, because, I was in his live. He could have tipped me off.
Where's the fun in that?
I'm in his live every single week. He could have tipped me off during that entire run, but no, he did not. And so now I feel like I've been blindsided, and I'm sick, and I don't think it's right. But everybody should understand that I am sick, and we're doing SKINAMARINK, so this will probably be the worst episode of Slasher Radio we've ever done. I would not blame anyone who turned the episode off right now and just stopped listening. It's going to be terrible.
No, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Rob, I think you're not supposed to tell people to quit listening to the show anymore. I feel like we have a rule against that now.
Look, here's the thing. We can tell them that it's going to be good, and we can have them listen to this entire thing and it not be good, and then they never come back. Or we can just be honest and upfront and say, you know what? This was going to suck. Come back next week. Maybe it'll be better.
I think this is going to be a blast.
All right. I think it's going to be a nightmare because I told you I got nothing to say about this movie. This isn't even a movie. So I got nothing to say about it.
But we got Greg here, SKINAMARINK's biggest fan.
Well, good. You guys can talk about it. I got nothing to say about it, but we'll get there.
Hey, Rob, since you don't feel good tonight, I'll take your part.
See?
And I'll take and stick up for this movie.
You're going to stick up for this movie? Sweet.
On how bad it is.
No, this movie is damn near perfect.
Perfectly horrible.
No, perfectly wonderful.
Ugh.
It is joyous in every single second of that.
My dog take a shit in the yard, then to sit through that movie one more time.
Well, you're going to...
I had to do it today.
Hold on. You chose to do it today.
No, you chose to watch it today.
I had to watch it today. I needed a refresher course on how high art this film really is.
How artfully disgusting it is.
You just don't appreciate art films. That's all.
I love art films, but this is not. I would rather watch Terrifier 2 on a time loop of 24 hours than to ever watch SKINAMARINK again.
Ooh, that sounds like a good watch-along idea. Maybe we could do a 24-hour marathon of Terrifier 2. Rob, what do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, we don't have to watch it like twice.
That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Greg, Amber, thank you for joining us. I did keep this from my co-host, Kat. I'm sorry. I didn't know quite. Okay. I wanted this to be a surprise for Rob.
Yeah. It's a pleasant surprise for me. I'm not going to be mad.
Right. That's what I figured. And so, Rob, I did tell you were going to pay dearly for making me watch CarousHELL 3. And, I thought about just having you watch Skinamarink, but I didn't think it was good enough. And I figured we need a little help to talk about this.
Although, to point out that the fact that you did not have to watch CarousHELL 3, there's no rule that says you have to be in Allie's movie night.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
required to be here. So what you did was dirtier than what I did. I've got a bottomless well of movies to pick from, Mikey.
Here we go again.
Oh no, it ain't coming right away. I'm gonna let you get a little comfortable. Don't worry.
All right.
This is gonna be me and Nesto plotting when he's gonna drop the tree movie and when I'm gonna get cash in my payback for this.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, here we go again. We finally got off of the vengeance picks, and here we fucking go. All right.
Who's to blame for that?
You.
No, not me. You, sir. You. I picked a Stone Cold banger last week.
God damn it. Hold on.
I drank a beer.
All right. Stop saying that. It's a pain in the ass to get to that button. Also, Greg, it is near this button.
Kick him in the dick.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's something that should be used in every horror movie going forward. Someone's coming at you, they're trying to kill you. Yeah, you kick them in the dick. And if they drop, you have extra time to run away.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're small like Chucky, they'll go far because you punted them halfway across the field. It's a win-win.
If it's a woman, they call that a punt.
Thank you, Rob.
Then you get the bleep thing out.
You learn something new every day.
No, I knew about punt. God damn it. I wasn't going to say it on the show because we can't say that word, but here we are.
Mm-hmm. I feel terrible for you.
You're up to 23, so you know.
You have issues with saying punt and peacock. Why?
No, you just say peacock. Peacock can be said.
No, you can say peacock. You can't say freak. Because you can't just randomly use the word for no reason.
But it's so much fun.
It is, but if you're talking about like chickens, fine. If you're talking about peacock, fine. But not just like
peacock.
No, I think that still works because that's an animal sound.
Peacock?
Yeah.
We talk about
Look, you're just racking up your bleeps.
Yeah, this is, God damn it. I don't even know where everybody's at. I'm going to have to go over this when I'm editing the fucking show. Great.
This was your idea.
Yeah. All right. We have a voice. We have a text message to get to. We have drink roll call.
People can send text messages?
God damn it. Kat, you said that you had something as well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then we get into Skinamarink. So we got a lot of shit to get to here.
We do. Well, it's going to be awful, too. All of it.
Do you guys want to start with drink roll call? What's everybody drinking?
Diet soda. Diet Cola.
Ooh.
That's it.
Is it Diet Pepsi?
I think it's Diet Sam's Club.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. Just diet. That's it.
Right. I went to the liquor store. We're all familiar with the beer Red Stripe, right? The Jamaican beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that same company, I guess it's just, I don't know what the fuck, if it's Red Stripe Brewing or whatever, but they also make a rum punch in a can. So I picked up a 4-pack of those. And gotta admit, it's pretty tasty. Strong pineapple and mango flavor. Not high on the alcohol content though. It's this one only clocks in at 5.9%, which is nowhere near margarita in a can level.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's half margarita in a can.
And we had talked about that a little bit last week, and it's funny that you're having a rum punch. I got a shout out to Postmates. For whatever reason, they gave me like a 40% off coupon promo code thing. Mm-hmm. And it was for only liquor stores. So I was like, all right, let's see what's on here, right? And it was, they had hell of a deals on there. So they had a good selection of Cutwaters. And I said, oh boy. So I have the margarita in a can branded Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai in a can.
Oh, now let me ask you about those, because I looked at getting those. Do they have a coconut flavor to it?
No.
Okay, because that was my worry. That was my worry about getting this rum punch too. A lot of times they try to make that shit taste like coconut, even though it's not supposed to.
Yeah. No.
This has no coconut flavor to it at all. So I was happy rolling with it.
No, it does not. It is extremely delicious. you taste pretty much no liquor.
All right. What's the ABV on that bad boy?
I was just going to say, you said the margarita in the can was what, 12%?
Yeah, 12.
The Tiki Rum Mai Tai in the can is 12.5.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm almost done with can 1. This is going to be an interesting episode. I almost got also, they have Long Island iced tea in a can.
They do.
But they didn't have any.
Oh.
I think that's the one I had, right? I had that one they had like a Paloma or something that wasn't good, but
yeah.
I think I tried the Long Island iced tea was the other one.
I think, did I get their Paloma or did I get a different Paloma in a can, which wasn't any good?
I think it was a different one.
Yeah, you're better off just making your own Palomas at home, I think. Paloma
you really don't want to be messing with Paloma in a can.
No, it seems to be a disaster. Margarita in a can, solid. This rum punch is really good. If you like pineapple and mango, you will be very pleased with it. Although, again, not a super high alcohol content, but I'm not feeling well, so maybe that'll be for the best for me today.
All right. Kat, what about you?
I am drinking Monster Energy. I'm also not feeling well. I think if I have alcohol, I'll go to sleep.
Is not Monster Hard?
No.
Because Mikey was coming in here Monster Hard for weeks on end.
Yeah, it was Monster Hard for weeks. It was something else. They say you're supposed to see a doctor over like what, couple
4
hours or something?
4 hours. Yeah.
You
were quick with that answer.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the doctor, by the way.
Why not?
They will help you with the problem, but not the way that you're hoping they will.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to know. Do you know this from experience?
I do not know this from experience. Okay. I have read about people's experience though online, and yeah, it involves a needle. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh,
yeah.
Actually, there's also a very famous like internet horror story called "My Erection Lasted Longer Than 4 Hours" that involves leeches. So that's fun.
Oh. Honestly, I don't know what's worse, leeches or a needle.
But wait a minute, group discussion. I've seen a lot of informative medical videos on the internet where, you get like a sexy nurse when you go to the doctor for that. Mm-hmm. That's not how they do it, huh?
That's what I thought too, but apparently not.
Those videos lied to me is what you're saying?
Yeah,
I can't believe
they did.
I can't fucking believe it. Anyway, so this Mai Tai, I'm scared. I'll let everybody know. I'm a little afraid.
I think you should be.
You'll be fine.
I don't know why I always think
just don't stand up. Whatever you do.
Think these Cutwater things are fucking around, and I don't know why.
Cutwater does not fuck around, dude.
I know.
The Cutwater doesn't fuck around.
I know. And I was like, you know what? Before we recorded, I'm like, all right, let me, get in the mood a little bit. And I wanted to see what it tasted like, so because I got 4 of them now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck it, I'll crack one open. Why did I do that early? I
don't know.
Bad decision.
Yeah.
All right. Text message. 917-397-KILL.
Trace the call. It's coming from inside the house.
That's 917-397-5455. Open this up. You can leave a voicemail for the show. You can send a text message for the show. Greg, I don't think you should send in voicemails for the show anymore.
Excuse me? I still have one coming for next week, but I had to change it.
Can we not block his number?
I had to alter something. No, I have it saved in my phone.
Yeah, but can we block him on our end, Mikey?
No.
Can we do that?
Talk to the government, maybe. I don't know.
We get a no-call list or something?
Yeah, we can get like a no-call list, but like a specific recording for when Greg calls. We're like, go away. Yeah, this is not one of Greg's hot take corners, his infamous hot take corners. But this is another text message from Will the Thrill. God damn it.
Will the Thrill stepping up again.
Will the Thrill.
Thrill me.
His text message reads, "Hey guys, it's me again, Will the Thrill. I just listened to the last episode," and he put y'all in caps. Y'all asked me to give my choices for the fight, flight, or freeze. They are as follows. He will fight Krampus. I'll fuck up his gingerbread minions. I don't know about that. He will flight, so he'll run from Pumpkinhead. He'd probably maul me, so I don't like that. It's fair. No one wants to be mauled. And he will freeze to the Leprechaun because he can snap his fingers and blow a hole through my chest. That's facts.
All right.
He might also jump on you to death with a pogo stick, though, and that's not fast.
He might. The range.
I'm just saying you're
incredible.
taking your chances.
Yeah.
It could be fast.
He finishes up by saying, I'll come up with another one next week. He does have a question, though. Can you think of another horror movie that is as decisive as Halloween Ends? The only one I can think of is John Carpenter's The Thing. Anyways, that's all I got. Hope y'all, also in caps again. Damn it, Will.
Thrill me.
Have a good week. Much love and God damn it.
I'm sorry, did he say decisive?
It's spelled decisive. I think he means divisive.
Probably.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Yeah.
I think my big problem with Halloween Ends was that it was not decisive enough. Like, it tried to do too much stuff and got lost. What?
No, this is not.
I feel this way about Halloween
This is not
Ends.
the week to start with me.
Rob and I both get sick and go into a cage match with each other about my non-committal to Halloween Ends here.
More divisive than Halloween Ends.
I would argue Skinamarink.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that was what I thought. Skinamarink. What are other movies people either love or hate?
Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yeah,
Saltburn.
Rob Zombie's Halloween is a good one.
Halloween Ends is up there, though.
You know,
It
Season
is
of the
for sure
Witch
up there.
was up there for a while, but
Yes.
people are landing on the side of pretty much everyone loves it now.
Well,
The wrong people are on that side. Yeah. But no, you're right. Season of Witch, it was a big deal. It's still like when people bring it up, but yeah, there's a lot more yeses than nos. than there used to
Scream
be.
6.
Eh,
We were talking about that one before we came in.
but Scream 6, the people who know what the fuck they're talking about kind of look at the people who like it and just don't like that. Me anyway. Like, I just don't acknowledge them. They don't deserve to be. Greg, you're one of them. Didn't you just say something good about Scream 6?
I like Scream 6 over Scream 5 and 2
What?
and
What?
4.
What?
Well, that
Yeah.
last one's okay, but
Mhm.
I don't think it's better than 5 or 2.
I bounce back and forth
I don't know.
on 4 and 6, like what order they should be in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys are crazy.
I see them very close to being equal.
The thing about it is that every time I watch Scream 4, I like it a little bit less, but I've never liked Scream 6 less than watching it the first time.
Yeah.
You know, it was disappointing, but it's not a diminishing return situation.
No, I think I watched Scream 6. I saw it in the theater and then saw it twice at home. And both times watching at home, I thought, well, maybe I'll like it more this time. And I didn't like it more, but I didn't really like it less either. I just kind of don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it wasn't in spectacular 3D at home, so maybe that hurt it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That is there's so many of them. John Carpenter's The Thing, though, is a good point because, you know, so many people at the end were like, you know, what happened? I don't know. I'm in middle ground on that movie, though.
Well, the thing is, John Carpenter's The Thing was hated when it came out. Like, it did poorly at the box office, and critics hated it. It was trashed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it wasn't until years later that people kind of came around on it and realized that it's a fucking masterpiece.
As far as Terrifier 2,
No.
yes.
That's to you, though. I mean, like, public opinion, because a lot of people like that movie.
Right. There's a lot of people that like it, but there's also a lot of people that hate it. So to me, it's divisive.
Yeah, but like public, that's fair, I guess.
Okay. All right. It Follows.
I don't like that movie.
There are people that love It Follows. I think Hereditary. I think Hereditary and Midsommar are both divisive.
Yeah. That's kind of a weird one, though, because I feel like the division is I feel like with Hereditary, it's either you love it or you hate it as a film. But then with Midsommar, it's like you either are pro Danny or anti Danny. And that's kind of like where that argument seems to be.
Yeah,
I could be
there's a
wrong,
lot, man.
but that's like the fighting that I usually see about that one is like, oh, good for her, and not like, oh shit, she joined a cult.
You know what? A movie that I'm glad, and I was thinking about this the other day. kind of like we said with Season of the Witch and what Rob keeps claiming about Blair Witch 2 that he's seen online. Like, people try and come back on movies and say, no, they don't.
People did it to Blair Witch 2. I haven't seen it in a while, but people were doing it for a while. The one that people are pushing, I keep hearing people say needs to be reevaluated now is Spiral from the Book of Saw.
It is too soon.
People are saying it needs to be reevaluated and that it was too harshly judged when it came out. I don't agree. That movie was trash, but we'll see.
Also, we had a long time in between Blair Witch and in between Book of Shadows and it getting Renaissance. I feel like Spiral has just happened to me.
Yeah.
Like that one still feels kind of fresh. I don't think we're there yet.
It may have been your boy over at Creepy and Geeky who said that, by the way, Kat.
He will defend that movie in ways I don't understand.
Yeah. So.
But the movie I'm glad that no one's come around on and tried to, rally for is Jason Goes to Hell. Like, I just feel like that's the one turd.
It's coming because I have seen, not a huge groundswell of people, but I have seen people take up the mantle for that movie.
Fuck those people.
Don't be surprised.
I'm not one of those people. Jason Goes to Hell is terrible. But I know people who actually say, no, I love Jason Goes to Hell. And I look at them, the same way I look at you when you defend Halloween Resurrection.
It's a good movie.
It is not a good movie. It's not fun.
Movie.
It's terrible.
It's a good movie.
But it's still not the worst in the Halloween franchise, so it is what it is.
That's true. It's not the worst in the Halloween franchise.
It is the worst in the Halloween franchise, though.
You're wrong. It's second worst.
No.
Behind Curse. Curse is the worst. Yeah.
I would rather watch
Curse.
Curse.
By far the worst. You're insane.
I would rather watch Curse.
No. Season of the Witch and Halloween Ends are way worse. Those are the bottom of the franchise.
I mean, Curse has some fun stuff in it, though. It's got like the shock jock who comes to Haddonfield and stuff. It's got some stuff I kind of have fun with. Resurrection has nothing. It's fun.
Excuse me.
The treat, motherfucker.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I said what I said.
Damn it. Greg, you know what you do to those people, though, who try and stick up for Jason Goes to Hell, right?
Kick him right in the dick. Absolutely nothing because they're entitled to their opinion.
Oh, you kick them right in the dick.
No.
That movie does not deserve an opinion.
First of all, that's fine. They want to have that because I get the same looks when I will defend Book of Shadows.
God damn it.
That it's leaps and bounds better than the original. Like it's not even a contest. I get that look when I defend Malignant.
I feel like that's another one that was very divisive also. Because my gut reaction was no one should defend Malignant. And then I remembered that I'm in the minority, I think. I think most people like Malignant.
Yeah, people generally did like Malignant.
I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks. I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited-time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Received well.
Yeah.
And Malignant, the thing that always bothers me about Malignant is it seems like the kind of movie that I should like, but I don't like it. So it, in my opinion, then just has to be bad.
All right. Good question, though, Will. I do like that. Will always comes strong, bringing the work. I like the questions from Will. All right. So, Kat, what do you have for us today? We've been doing memes instead of news, which I actually quite enjoy.
We have been doing memes instead of news. And actually, Greg is familiar with this meme. He sent it in. He tagged us in this earlier today. And I also had it sent from 2 other listeners. I had an anonymous listener send it in with the Gabagooli mystery meme, so I can't reveal that party.
That's weird.
But it was like, here's a Gabagooli meme and a fun game for the show.
Oh, okay.
It was like, all right. But the other one was Leah. Leah also sent this into me today. So I got this 3 times in the last 24 hours. And it is, I was going to call it another red pill, blue pill, but this is an ABC column.
Ooh, ABC columns.
It's an ABC column. And for the listeners at home, column A, you get to choose one. You get to keep one of these columns, is how this one works. Column A is Evil Dead 2, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho, John Carpenter's The Thing, Friday the 13th, The Exorcist. Column B is Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Candyman, The Fly, Halloween, The Shining. And column C is Terrifier 2, Child's Play, Saw, Alien, Scream, and Jaws. And this is in the group chat, which...
Yeah. This is super easy for me.
These memes also go up on Patreon every week as well. Oh, these you can just, I guess, find on all of our Twitters as well. But it's easy for you, Rob?
Yeah, 100% easy. This is A.
A?
Yeah, it's absolutely column A. There's not a movie I don't like in column A. The other ones all have at least one that I don't like.
So Rob and I have different approaches to this.
All right. What about you, Kat? Which way are you going?
I had a really tough time with this because usually I go like my favorites first, which is really hard to do because 2 of my 5 favorite horror movies are in different columns, which made it really hard. And strangely enough, so it forced me to go into a just like, what's the overall quality of these films? Which strangely enough put it in column B, I think might be my winner here. I don't love I don't love one of these movies. It's The Shining. Mm-hmm. I just don't like that, but I really like Hellbound. Nightmare on Elm Street's a winner. Candyman, absolute banger. I like The Fly. Halloween, great. Like that's a great selection. Overall, I feel like it is the highest just quality of movies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at it like I love it's when I look at column A, like I love all these movies. Evil Dead 2, Texas Chainsaw, Psycho, The Thing, Friday the 13th, The Exorcist. Like I love all those movies. In B, I don't like Hellbound. I don't like The Shining.
The issue for me
is The Fly, I think, is just okay.
The thing for me is that I will never. So when I thought it was franchises, because at first I thought it was before I noticed like the specific 2s in here. When I did think it was all franchises, my answer was different. But the thing is that I very seldom, I don't think I've ever put on Psycho to watch for myself. That's something that I pretty much watch if someone else puts it on. And I also,
you're doing life wrong, man.
I don't put on like the original Friday the 13th unless I'm starting the franchise over. Like I feel like I would get the least amount of use out of, and also I'm in the minority here, but I don't think I ever watch Evil Dead 2 unless I start with Evil Dead.
Okay, well, that's just ridiculous.
That's
Evil
just
Dead
like
2,
a double feature.
Evil Dead 2 is amazing. The original Friday I'll give you. I will and have put on Psycho just to watch it because I love it. I think it's a great movie. The original Friday I will give you, but when I do watch it, usually, first of all, I'm surprised at how good it is almost every time I watch it.
I do have fun watching it.
And while I don't put that on unless I'm starting the franchise, I'm never putting on The Fly, The Shining, or Hellraiser 2.
I'm never putting on The Shining.
Yeah, like those just aren't happening for me.
I have and would put on The Fly.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't dislike the movie. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch The Fly.
Plus, the whole Nightmare on Elm Street, Candyman, Halloween thing, that's just such a strong...
It's very strong.
Yeah.
That is very strong. But you mentioned a couple of your favorite movies. Your top 5 were on here.
Yeah.
I think 4 of mine are on here. The Thing, The Exorcist, Halloween, and Jaws. I think we're all in my top 5.
Oh, yeah.
The Shape of Water is not on here.
God damn it. It's not a horror movie.
Well, and that's to be determined, I guess.
Where are you at with this, Mikey?
This one's like, it depends on how you're looking at it. Like, if
I'm waiting for him to say just the craziest thing ever here.
He's gonna say C.
He's
gonna be like Terrifier 2 and Child's
C.
Play and Scream.
If you're looking at it as which of these have the best movies, like quality, how good are the movies on this list, textbook style, it's A. But if you're looking at it as what would I enjoy to sit down and watch, it's C. Easy. Terrifier 2 is a great time.
No, it's not.
Child's Play is a great time.
I will give you Child's Play. It's a good one.
I'll trade you The Shining for Saw.
No, you can't have that.
Fuck.
Saw, the original Saw, I stand by. Saw 2 is the best in the franchise to me, but the first Saw is really good. I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's good, right? Nobody's mad at the original Saw.
Kat's going to be watching that soon.
I am. It's on Saw Day.
Yeah.
Saw Day. Alien. I mean,
Alien's a winner. But you hate it.
I don't hate Alien. The original Aliens, obviously, my favorite. Like, that one's really good. That one I don't argue with. It's just a sci-fi thing. We're not getting into it again. Damien Maffei would pop up and yell at me. Scream. Hello. Scream is fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Jaws.
In Jaws.
Jaws that's a solid list.
I mean, except for Saw and Terrifier 2.
Well, hang on.
C is the most fun list out of all 3 of them.
Really?
The most fun?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Terrifier, Child's Play, Scream,
Evil Dead 2,
Saw, Cool Kills. Yeah.
None of those movies are as fun as Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2 is fun, but Texas Chainsaw isn't fun. Psycho isn't fun. The Thing is Friday the 13th. Well, the original, C's the most fun, period. Right?
C might be the most fun.
Yeah. Greg, I know you're probably riding with me on C, right?
Absolutely not.
No, he's going B all the way. He's got to have The Shining.
No, it's A because of process of elimination.
Right.
C had Terrifier 2, so that was out. B had The Shining, so that was out. So it left me with A, and it's fine because A has The Thing, which is, my second favorite horror movie ever made and arguably the best horror movie ever made. A wins based on that. And I get The Exorcist, the scariest movie for 50 years until this came out, till SKINAMARINK came out.
Oh,
yeah, just stop that.
Oh, Greg, I'm glad you're here. I knew you were gonna do it. As soon as I seen this, I didn't get a chance to respond to it on Twitter, but I looked over. I was actually on Discord with Will, and me and him were going. I forgot which one he picked, but yeah, I before I even read your response, I was like, oh well, Greg's gotta pick one. There's no way B or C are winning for you. Come on, I'm not gonna go down the road with you, Greg. I'm just not gonna do it.
If it makes you feel any better, Mikey, I feel like it will. Because I said that and then it was like, I don't know, but I think it will. Leah also chose C. So
look at that.
Yeah,
Leah.
boy. That's good company.
Look at Leah.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, see?
Damn it, Leah.
Come on, guys. C is not bad.
I will say C was my second choice, I think.
While
So.
we're sitting here, I'd like to point out that I last week pitched the idea of having Greg come on to talk about Terrifier 2, and you said it would be too difficult technically and you couldn't make it work.
Yeah.
But suddenly when Greg shares your opinion on a movie, it's easy to dial it up.
Terrifier 2.
Well, the CarousHEll 3 thing was already looming around that time. So I told you I knew what I was going to do. I don't know. You thought I was kidding around. Yeah, no, I had Greg on deck for this. I was like, if CarousHEll 3 wins, I'm pulling the Skinamarink trigger.
All right. It's going to be the worst episode we've ever done.
No, I will say, Mikey, it's a really, really smart call. I mean, it's slasher radio. The more the merrier anyway. But having someone on to just like wholeheartedly defend Skinamarink against Rob is just a good call for content.
Absolutely.
Because I feel like you and I would have had lukewarm arguments about this.
I think you guys grossly overestimate how much I have to say about this movie. Because there's no movie. There's nothing.
We should have maybe found
about.
one other person that really hates Skinamarink but hasn't talked about it on the show yet to help Rob.
Technically you have that, and she's sitting right
Amber?
next to me.
I was gonna ask, like, if Amber wants to hop in. Well,
good. Hopefully, she's got something to say about it, because I got nothing for this movie.
Yeah, she utterly despises this film, so it works. She can defend Rob, and I'll just be on my own lovely island. So I'm good with that.
This dumb slideshow with fucking whispering in the background.
The more I like when I edit down the show, because I don't really listen to the whole show after, I have no reason to. I've recorded it and then listened to it, for hours. So when I edit it, it's a really fun dynamic, because the show goes through stages where, the beginning of the show is fun, and so the news can be informative, but it's also fun. But when we talk about the movie, depending on the movie, obviously, like last week was a good example when we talked House of the Devil. We kind of buckle down and really get into, some real, like, we act like we know what we're doing. Like it gets a little serious and still kind of fun. This one is more so spite. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's just truly like that. That's all this is. There's really no filler. I'm not even going to pretend. This is me publicly being spiteful, Rob.
Yeah. No shit.
You had to watch Skinamarink again, and now Greg, you have to listen to Greg talk about it. This is dubs for me all the way around.
All right.
So, yeah. Content, though, yes, that is true. But Amber, what is Amber? Where does Amber land on this list?
I'm going with B.
Yes, Amber.
Because I could always fast forward through Hellbound.
Oh, Amber.
I'm gonna pretend that was The Shining, and we're gonna be best buds.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Candyman, The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Forget about it. Halloween, The Shining. I just like how The Shining looks. I like the filming of it. I think it's beautiful. But I hate the movie.
All right, that's fair. I feel like you can't go wrong on this one. Like, there's really...
There are no bad answers on this one.
Yeah, like the red pill, blue pill thing, like there's a balance in there that's meant to pleasure and another one that's meant to hurt, and it's like they have those balances. This one, you kind of can't go wrong, really, either way you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong unless you pick C.
Dude, Rob, honestly, and Greg as well, other than Terrifier 2, you guys' opinion on that movie, pretend that one's not there right now. That's not a bad list, right?
I mean, I'm still not watching Saw.
Hey, it's almost Saw Day. Be nice.
Greg, will you give that at least?
Yeah, oh yeah. If Terrifier 2 wasn't there, I'd have to definitely contemplate it a little bit more. But it depends what movie would get put in its place, or what would get taken off A. And like,
that's fair.
So if you take off Terrifier 2 from C, take off The Shining from B, and honestly,
Friday the 13th.
No. Honestly, take off Evil
Psycho.
Dead 2.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I'm sorry. I would take off Psycho out of that.
Oh,
That's the one to take off.
Take off Psycho and then.
Well, no.
Honestly,
Psycho's not the one to take off, Cat.
Psycho,
Yes, it is.
Don't say it
Psycho
like that's
is the one to take
just
off.
no knowledge. No, it is not. Friday the 13th is clearly the one to take off of that
No,
list.
it's not.
yeah.
No, it's not.
It's Psycho.
No, it's not.
It is not
If
Psycho.
again, this is if it was up to me and I took Psycho off, I took Psycho out, The Shining out, and Terrifier 2 out, I'd really want to pick B, but The Fly's still there and it's got Jeff Goldblum and I don't like him. So it probably then honestly would still be A because of The Thing. And TCM, and I can fast forward through the stupid dinner scene. And it still has The Exorcist.
Like I'm used to hearing these things from Greg. Like it didn't even faze me when Greg said that. But yeah, Cat just goes like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, that's what you do." Psycho gets removed.
And what? Yeah, what?
You guys know that I feel this way. We talked about this in our top 100 because you got mad at how low I ranked Psycho. I think Psycho is one of the most overrated horror movies of all time. I don't think it's bad, but I think if you stack it up next to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Thing and The Exorcist and Friday the 13th and Evil Dead 2, it's the one you take away.
No, it's clearly better than Friday the 13th.
It's not better than Friday.
The original Friday the 13th is not a very good movie.
Okay.
It's fun, but it's not good.
I will say, technically, it like on a technical level, it is better made than Friday the 13th.
Yeah, you think?
But
you think Alfred Hitchcock knew how to make a movie better than Sean Cunningham? Yeah, maybe.
not without bullying people. He didn't.
That's fine. Bully him. Look what you get.
No,
William Friedkin bullied the shit out of people, and he got him an Oscar for it.
Wow. Okay. That was a Greg hot take from Cat Valor.
It's not
Good
I mean, it
Lord.
might be a Greg hot take, but it's one I've had on the show before. I think Psycho, I'm grateful to it because it did a lot of good things for horror, but I don't think it holds up as well as everyone says that it does.
Oh boy.
I think I defend it a lot because we compare it to the Vince Vaughn one, which is that's a dumb argument to have. Huh?
Not trying to make me quit the show tonight.
I didn't do this one right.
That's what's happening right now. You guys are both trying to make me quit this motherfucking show tonight.
By the way, Kat, we came up with a nickname for the Psycho remake. It's Rebates.
That's fair.
That's a good name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb movie.
Rebates is good, Greg. Come on. I like Rebates. I was proud of that.
That's good because it promises, it's like a discount version of something that promises you that you can get time or money back, but you never do because it's confusing and you have to mail stuff in.
Kat, you just said to remove Psycho over Friday the 13th. This is not the time to try and make points. She said it so convincing, Rob, that like it blew right by me at first. I'm like, wait, what? What did she say?
Oh no, yeah, she said it like it was common knowledge. Like, oh yeah, that's just the one. Yeah, Psycho. Yeah,
it went right over my head.
We don't need that. We don't need that around.
Holy shit, Kat with the drive-by. God damn. All right, that one threw me.
When you go to listen to this episode, you'll hear that I also said Psycho first quietly when we were talking about which one to remove from A.
Holy shit. No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not shy about this opinion.
All right.
You should be.
And again, I don't think it's
okay.
That's
I'm
not.
Thing, that you are saying out loud inside in your head thoughts. That's what you're doing.
And it was still in like my top 4th of the 100 movies of all time.
You've been hanging around with that other guy, that other Rob, too long, and he's fucking poisoning you. Is what's happening?
No, because then I would have said The Exorcist can go.
Good God.
Which is worse, Rob? Removing Psycho or removing Exorcist?
Removing The Exorcist would be worse than removing Psycho, but
okay.
Obviously, Psycho's the one you remove.
The clear choice is Friday the 13th.
God damn. All right. Didn't expect to get that. I was just saying, too, like, this is a nice one. You can't go wrong. Everyone's kind of not agreeing on the choice, but, we can all see the opinions. And then here come Greg and Kat with fucking Psycho out the door. Thanks for coming. Wow.
Well, I mean, it's also the least enjoyable out of all the films in column A.
Yeah.
No,
like,
it
it's
is
not
not
a fun
though.
movie.
Psycho is a fun, good movie.
It's a good movie. It's not fun.
You don't like it because it's black and white, Cat? Is that it?
What?
Rob gets
No.
mad about that.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. It's not a
more fun than
movie.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
How dare you?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's much more fun than TCM.
No, it's not.
Absolutely not.
All right. SKINAMARINK is no longer the issue.
It's fucking Alfred Hitchcock. What are we talking about?
Yeah, you know when I'm like, I'm going to have friends over. We're going to have popcorn and drink beer and watch a fun movie. Let's put in the Alfred Hitchcock. Like, never.
It's not
never
my fault
once
that
has
you
it
and all
happened.
your friends are 22 years old and don't have good taste. I can't help that.
We have great taste. We're watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You damn children.
No, you put on Terrifier 2.
Nobody should willingly put on
Ooh.
Terrifier 2.
And Mikey comes by with the drive-by.
I'm just saying. All right.
Press your button.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. I was trying to figure out what's next. Son of a...
Crazy Indian! Get the fuck out of here! You! Go ahead! Go back to turning tricks and Hoboken, you pain in the ass!
And where are my balls?
This is the Gabagooli Mystery Corner, where our listeners anonymously send in Italian memes making fun of me for being Italian. There's no horror tie-in here. They're just buttholes. The memes go up on Patreon, and we try our best to explain them on the show. And there's not supposed to be feet in these, right?
There are no feet in this.
Okay. Did we officially ban feet from these things?
I don't think officially, but you know.
All right. Let's see.
I sent this one into the group chat, the Zoom chat, so that everyone can see, hopefully.
Oh,
God
boy.
damn it. Now I got to figure out how to work that.
Sorry.
Oh, I think I figured it out pretty quickly. That is
yeah, there's like a chat button.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. What day is that? This is the episode comes out the day after Valentine's Day.
Oh, so I've already had
fuck?
Saw Day.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What
It
the
takes
fuck
a
is
second.
this?
It takes a second to figure out what you're looking at, but I think it's worth it.
I don't like this at all. I want to know who the fuck did this. This is the one that, like, all the other ones, it's annoying that I don't know who does it. I want to know who the fuck did this. This is like,
I bet you do.
I mean,
all right.
Look, somebody is clearly trying to get into the early running for a slashy.
Oh, hold on a second.
It's dangerous to do that anonymously, though.
All right. Well,
and the slashy goes to whoever made the Valentine's Day meme.
I was told, I forget why and what I did, but Allie,
huge clown penis,
told me they were making something, and I will find out what it is this weekend.
Huh.
Oh, I bet she's making you like a flower bouquet or something because she's a florist in Cleveland.
I feel, no, somebody broke in there and shit on all the flowers. It was a fucking mess.
Maybe she shouldn't lie to people.
I feel like I just found out what she was making. This fucking bastard.
You sure it wasn't a flower bouquet, Mikey?
This is her work. I know this is her goddamn work. I'm gonna fucking find out though. But I'm pretty sure this is her work. I can tell by the slant of the that might be the same pasta used for those fucking possum memes. This is a meme. It's a picture of like some romantic dinner table with two chairs and candles on the water, champagne in the ice tub and everything.
Looks very nice.
Looks beautiful. Me and you should do this one day, Rob, honestly. And it says, when you accidentally double book Valentine's Day, and in one chair, it's the talk to me hand.
Yeah, Mikey's jerk off hand.
It's not a jerk off hand. Stop saying that. It's my talk to me hand, which is very nice and has never been near my penis, by the way.
No grown man's going to buy a jerk off hand and not put his dick in it, Mikey.
It's not a fucking jerk off. It's been out of the box once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And it was not near my penis. One time it was out of the box. And the other chair has a plate of spaghetti and a pasta fleshlight that was, regular listeners will remember from a previous Gabagoli Mystery Corner meme. Oompa Loompas still pending investigation, and it's getting serious.
We got to get Hugh Grant on that. What's he doing?
Yeah. This is some shit right here, boy.
I will say, as a Valentine's Day treat, you know that I'm not at liberty to tell you who sent this to me. But I can tell you that it is someone who has never sent a Gabagooli mystery meme before.
Huge clown penis.
Okay.
Wow. I've never sent one before. So Mikey's out because he sent one that time.
He has sent one before.
Yeah.
He did not send this in to me.
No, I didn't. I sent you the picture from my lunch.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You want to slash you for that, Mikey?
I'm very this one's a personal attack. You gotta admit.
I mean, it is pretty personal, but I think it's sweet. It's like somebody's thinking about you around Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, want to make sure, wondering what you're doing, whether you've got plans or not.
Reminding you not to double book.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pick your pasta fleshlight or your jerk off hand.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I think I just got confirmation. I texted Allie. I said, "Did you do this?" She said, "Did I do what?" And then said, "Ha ha 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 ha."
That doesn't mean she did anything.
Followed up with a yeah. And now, happy weekend surprise. I'm closing this.
That doesn't prove anything.
Completely inconclusive. Yeah.
Would you look at this motherfucker?
Okay, Allie. All right. This is the first one that's been, I guess under my lunch, but this is the first person. You know what? I will say this, and this goes for you too, Greg, because I feel like you've submitted a good amount of these. I don't trust you. At least Allie had the balls. At least she had the fucking balls to admit it. And that goes out to everybody who submitted Gabagooli Mystery Corner memes. At least she had the balls. And that leads me to my next point for Gabagooli Mystery Corner. EyeRChris. I wasn't ready with my Chris button. Damn it.
Hell of a deal.
EyeRChris tagged me in something on Twitter, which for some reason I can't find now. Here we go. It tagged me in something on Twitter. And I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a screenshot from Pornhub.
What? No, I did not see that.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to send it to you guys.
Well, I don't think I need it, my friend.
No, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Well, it's bad. This is bullshit, but it's a screenshot from Pornhub, and it's the fucking pasta fleshlight thing. This is where it came from fucking Pornhub. Apparently, it's this guy standing there completely clothed behind the couch and the table that the fucking pasta fleshlight meme was from. And he's got all the pastas lined up and everything. And the title of this video is, which has 134,000 views.
And 88% thumbs up.
What thumbs this up, man? And the title of it is, "What's the most fuckable pasta?" I fucked 6 different pastas to find out what the fuck is wrong with this guy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's science.
Pornhub content that you need, right? It's educational.
Yeah. I mean, that's just science. That's how you do it. You come up with a hypothesis and then you have to test it.
Okay, who's worse here? The guy who fucked 6 different pastas in a fleshlight, or the 134,867 people who sat and watched it, or the 88% of them that thumbs up this fucking thing.
I think you kind of have to give him a thumbs up. He might not have a lot else going on in his life right now.
Yeah. Also, don't forget that on that who's worse list, don't leave out the guy who double booked. His pasta fleshlight in his jerk off hand on Valentine's Day.
Also, I hate to say it, but maybe Chris for, tagging you in this one.
Yeah, Chris said important discussion for at Mikey's Dead and his research. Chris, I appreciate this a lot, Chris.
Hell of a deal.
This has been submitted to the Oompa Loompas. They are researching, they are data mining and looking into this. I don't know if Chris changed his name on Twitter too, by the way, to EyeRChris / The Crisis. That's really funny. I don't know if this is Chris being helpful in the investigation for the pasta fleshlight situation. I don't know if this implements more guilt on him that he knows the origins of this. Because I went back and looked, like I was like, is this the same fucking thing? There's no way. And I looked at the meme, same table, same couch, same camera on the end. The wall in the back is the same. This is this is where it came from.
There's
so that is the question.
An investigation going on here.
Does that move Chris up the suspect list or down the suspect list?
I don't know if he's being helpful, if he's taunting with, his extreme knowledge of this thing, or both. Honestly, I don't know what to make of it.
I mean, let's be honest. Chris does have kind of Zodiac killer vibes.
Yeah, he does.
Hell of a deal.
I can't believe somebody put their dick in pasta on fucking Pornhub. And 130. Why are we not getting these views? Rob, here's what you got to do. All right.
You're the one that's supposed to be on the case,
I didn't. How am I supposed to know to look at Pornhub for any type of information on this? Come on. Although when you look
I'm
at it,
surprised that's not where we started. Yeah.
I mean, the reality is there's probably more information to be found on Pornhub than any place else on the internet.
All right. Well, Rob, that's your department. I feel like you're on there enough to where, Greg, you're of Italian descent, man. You have nothing to. You don't think this is despicable?
No, I think they're fucking hilarious.
God damn it.
I think 90% of them are hilarious. Just because if you can't, don't make jokes if you can't take jokes, Mikey.
Greg, this guy put his dick in 6 different pastas.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, as long as did he use a butter and lemon sauce? Because that would suck with all the lemon in there. As opposed to, was it red sauce or red gravy?
It's not gravy.
I mean, growing up, I learned that gravy did not have meat in it. Sauce did.
No, gravy is brown. Sauce is red.
Okay, weirdo.
God damn it. You're praising this guy putting his dick in pasta. I'm the weirdo. What the hell? What's the world coming to here, man? I do want to reach out to this guy because I'm still kind of curious of what that other white one is.
Watch the video. Maybe he says.
Mikey, please let this guy be the next consultant that we get on the show. Let the pasta fucker be our next bsource.com. I'm begging you.
It's very unfortunate how tempting all this is. It's very unfortunate. How do we go from directors of prestigious films and everything else to the guy who put his dick in 6 different pastas?
I bet he would come on the show to accept a slashy. It's all I'm saying.
I guarantee he'll come on the show for anything. He'll probably have his dick in pasta. I don't know I don't know if we're allowed to talk to this guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that we want to use the phrase "come on the show" with this guy.
You know what? Funny enough, have a button for it. Moving forward. That's the Gabagooli Mystery Corner. Jesus Christ. We're going to take a really quick break and we'll be right back with one of Rob's favorite movies of all time, Skinamarink. Hell of a deal. Alrighty. Here we go. Skinamarink. We've been talking about this one for a while. I don't have to go over why I picked this because it's been detailed very well over this episode and last week's episode. Rob, any opening thoughts?
Yeah, I can give you my opening thoughts and then I can just go on mute because I'm not going to have much else to say about this movie. I literally took 0 notes because this isn't a movie. It is a slideshow with people whispering in the background. It doesn't resemble a movie in really any way. It's just a bullshit film school art project. It sucks. Those are my thoughts. Done.
All right.
When I watched it today, I looked for something to like, and there was nothing. Yeah, there was
Did
nothing.
you genuinely?
I did, and there was nothing.
So the rewatch didn't get you?
No. Even the worst movies, I try to find something when we're talking about it to be like, I did like this, or they did this well, or they did nothing in this movie. Nothing. It's not even a fucking movie, this thing.
Huh. All right. Kat, you want to give your opening thoughts on it?
So we were talking about this being divisive earlier, but I will say I am one of those rare people. I come down somewhere in the middle on Skinamarink. I did not have... I can appreciate what they were doing, and there were almost moments where I was like they're on the same page. I think this is just one of those movies that you kind of get it or you don't. And it's weird because it's like I had those moments where it's like I can see how this would be really scary, but I personally wasn't scared. There were a couple moments that made me uncomfortable. Which I'm sure we'll talk about, because there are not that many moments that you can talk about in Skinamarink with words, because this is a vibes movie all the way through. So the things that I liked, I'm sure are going to come up, but I had those moments. I can really respect it. I think it's insane that it's as long as it is. I understand that, like, for theatrical releases, 90 minutes is kind of, they really pressure you into that. But I think the fact that it's longer than 90 minutes is a little bit insane. And I feel like the 90 would have been pushing it, honestly.
Let me ask you this, Kat. What's better, Skinamarink or Psycho?
Stop that. One of them made my top 100.
Rob, is the Psycho remake better than Skinamarink?
Yes.
Okay. This is the first time I've ever heard you say that movie was better than anything.
This is literally, I don't like calling it a movie because it's not a movie, but it is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Damn. All right. I think this movie, I could take it or leave it. I probably land on the side of leaving it more than taking it, but I don't have a strong opinion on it. Like, they were doing something different. It's an artsy fartsy thing. And I get that. Like, I'm not going to get a traditional film out of this. That's not at all what they were going for. And, we can't ask them to make their movie a certain type of way. It's not like we can sit here and go, I wish this was different. I wish that was different. Like, this is the whole fucking movie. This is what they were doing. So, it's just either you're into it or you're not. And if you're not, you're going to have a really bad time with it. If you are, you're probably going to enjoy it. So I don't get mad at movies for trying new things. I don't think you find new things without failing at things. You know what I mean? Like, you have to trial and error shit. And, like Blair Witch, not the first found footage movie. And I understand Greg is probably kicking something right now. But, it did its part in bringing found footage back into the focus of horror for bad and good. Understood. But, that very well could have been a movie that didn't work, So I'm not mad at the trial and error of it. I'm glad it exists. I don't hate it the way Rob does and that Amber does. But, I'm not. Other than tonight, with tonight aside, this is probably going to be the last time I go to bat for this movie. All that being said, Greg, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely, the first time, because this was my second watch and I'm going to continue to watch this. The first time I watched it, I didn't look at my phone once. I was glued in to it strictly based off the use of negative space mattered tremendously. The little glimpses that you do see make it that much better because of what you can't see.
Greg, I do want to hop in here because that is one of the first things that I liked was actually that use of negative space. A lot of people called this movie very claustrophobic, which I can see. The doors skinamarinked away. You're stuck in this house. It's like a very isolated view of it. But I also found it to be counterintuitively very agoraphobic because we had a lot of these shots that are just like you can see like too much space, and there would be something really uncomfortable about just like seeing part of a shot, but then you just feel like you're exposed. Like there are so many angles that something could come get you from like while you're watching the scenario. And I do think that like in terms of negative space, this was incredibly effective. I have your back 100% on that one.
Also, not watching it the first time, but this rewatch, it also brought in a kind of visceral feel to it from looking at it from the kid's perspective, especially Kevin's perspective. He wakes up in the middle of the night and his parents are gone. That is terrifying. Like you wake up in the middle of the night and everybody and everybody that you love just is gone. It sends you into this panic, feared mode that you don't know what to do. And then as the movie progresses, doors disappear, windows disappear, the toilet disappears, blinds disappear, things get stuck to the walls, things drop, like Legos come out of nowhere. Like it just had so many different moments that brought upon these little visceral fears that then brought them all together for one giant one at the end.
I didn't even know these kids had names.
What the hell movie did you watch where you saw stuff like that?
You were playing on your phone. I was watching the movie.
I wasn't playing on my phone. I was waiting for you to push play. Every time I looked up, it was the exact same thing. Nothing.
That's experimental art horror.
That's not experimental art horror. That's somebody getting a fast payoff of stupid shit.
Yeah, I did. I said there was nothing that I could find to compliment this movie about. I will compliment the filmmakers because I do appreciate a good con. And I do like how they have convinced so many people that this is worth their time and effort to watch.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's an hour and 42 minutes. And to me, it's an hour and 41 minutes and 59 seconds too long.
I will say this. And again, this is from somebody who really has no skinamarink in the game. Haha. But other than pissing off Rob. But
you've already done that.
yeah, I'm proud of this one, Kat. It's a good one. But no, look, some of it's, I don't know if I would go as far as calling it uncomfortable, but like, it's so different than anything we've ever seen. And it's just, I don't know, man, like there's something about it. Like some of those shots into space of, just darkness and kind of like you guys, you're going to jump on me here. I'm going to get it 3 ways, possibly 4. I think Amber hates these movies as well. Paranormal Activity. You get that. Oh, that focus where you're not even, they could do absolutely nothing. They could do something small, minuscule, or they could do a lot. It depends on the scene, but just that wait and see and that small bit of curiosity that kind of locks you into it. Like I was watching this movie the whole time.
Mikey,
especially the
will
first time.
say,
I started doing my taxes.
I will say, because I'm glad you brought up Paranormal Activity, because the first time I saw Skinamarink, I left feeling like this was that kind of like scared reaction that people had told me that they felt in Paranormal Activity. Like this was as close as I got to liking Paranormal Activity, was watching Skinamarink, because I was like, there's this weird kind of unsettling vibe where nothing is happening, but you're waiting for something to happen. That being said, I think Skinamarink is a lot scarier than Paranormal Activity. I prefer it strongly.
Wait. Hold on, wait a minute. You prefer Skinamarink over Paranormal Activity, Kat?
Yeah, I feel like it was scarier. I feel like more happened and it was scarier.
Rob, even I gotta come to Rob to help me for Paranormal Activity. Come on, Rob. There's no way you agree with that, man.
No. Look,
Okay.
Paranormal Activity is not a good movie, but it's better than this.
I
mean,
by
at
a
least
lot,
there
right?
are fucking actors on the screen in Paranormal Activity. I mean, nothing's happening, but at least there are people walking around. I'm not just looking at the fucking corner or the goddamn baseboard or a fucking Lego on the floor.
Thank you.
I don't know. I feel like that is kind of the experience I had in Paranormal Activity.
No, I see. I like when stuff like, if you do it properly, and that's why I brought up, I think Paranormal Activity did this way better than SKINAMARINK, but the vibes of it were there. If you do it properly, you can create tension, especially with low budget movies. Like, well, I don't know what SKINAMARINK had.
I feel like it's like 15,000, right?
I'll
It
let you
was
know.
like
Makes
nothing.
I'll let
Right.
you know. And I
Okay.
can tell you that when I found out how much it had, it still seemed like too much money to make this fucking piece of garbage.
All right. But no, especially in low budget horror movies, you can create tension by just setting a mood and getting a scene to visually look a certain way. And, like that's pretty important, man. And I feel they did a pretty good job with that.
What did you watch?
I don't know. It was just something about it, like that little bit of static, like that feedback sound you get on there, and the kids' voices. Like certain points, they were creepy, and you're staring off into a corner, and you're like, "Is that a face? Did I see something?" It had that there for me. No, Amber, not at all. Come on.
No, nothing. And
did.
the part where the dad's on the phone and he literally says, "Oh, my child, our kid fell down the stairs, but I didn't take him to the doctor." My first thought is, you're a dumbass.
Oh, but hold on. Fell down the stairs could be meaning one step.
Then it would be he fell down a step.
Okay, so maybe
no,
two stairs.
He didn't
two steps.
say that. He said stairs.
Right. He didn't
Then you see
specify.
this crazy house, and you're thinking, as a parent, I'm sitting here thinking, well, why in the hell ain't you looking after the kid? The kid fell down the steps. You don't know if he's got a mild concussion. Don't put him to bed. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'm thinking, these dumbasses made this type of money off of stupid shit like this. All this is like bad home movies put together. The only quality that they had of it was the end. That was it. The end, where they showed the actual words, the end. That was it. There is, in my opinion, there is nothing redeemable. There's nothing scary at all. There's no tension can be built with this movie. And I paid attention to it the first go around. I absolutely did. And the second go around, it just, what I felt. I can't help it. This is just, to me, this is not a movie. I 100% agree with Rob on this. This is not a movie. This is just pure trash. It's just, like I said, bits and pieces of bad footage, home videos placed together. This is a bad version of Blair Witch Project. It really and truly is.
Greg, what do you're going to just let them do that, man?
What, trash Blair Witch? No, I'm on board with trashing Blair Witch. 100% I'm on board with trashing that god-awful thing that brought us the worst subgenre ever.
Whoa. Greg, we're on the same side tonight. No, wait, stop. No, not Blair Witch. No, I'm talking about the whole thing. I don't know, man. I just, that's got to be your, like, what's your whole appeal to it, Greg? Because it's got to be that creepy aspect of it, like I was describing. I don't know.
It's the creepy, unsettling feeling that I had throughout the entire film while watching it, envisioning myself in that position, like, what would I do? Like, I turn the corner and now I see furniture on the ceiling, and then towards the end, I'm now like, everything's upside down. My world is all over the place. I don't know what's going on. It's just, panic. It's very similar. It's panic. It's paranoia. I guess the reason I love this movie as much as I do is it also, in a way, had that claustrophobia and paranoia feel that I got when I watched Cube.
Oh, God damn it.
Ooh, that's interesting.
There is no comparison with that.
Yes, there is.
At least Cube was entertaining. There is not 1 ounce of entertainment in that movie.
There is. The entertainment comes from watching it and seeing what is going to happen with the limited light that they were choosing to use. Plus, it also had cartoons in it. Like, I got little glimpses of cartoons. I'm good. Like that was like the cherry on the ice cream sundae. That is Skinamarink.
No. This was the cherry on a shit sundae. This was nothing but a shit sundae.
To you.
There is nothing redeemable about this.
I can't, you know what?
As a flick. It's not even a show, it's a flick.
I can't wait for whatever movie comes out in 2020 this year that I'm going to love, that you are going to hate, because then it'll be 3 in a row. It'll be 3 years in a row that you hate a movie that I absolutely love, which is fine.
Well, it's because this isn't a movie. It's how is a movie like this that you all call creepy don't have the song? Have you ever listened to Skinamarink the song?
Yes.
I will say that was one of my biggest disappointments.
From Sharon Lois and Bram, yes.
It's
Wait a minute,
creepy.
there's a song. What?
Yeah, there's a really scary ass kid song.
Was it for this movie or it just so happened? I never heard of that.
No, I think this movie is named after the spooky ass kid song because it's like really old.
And they don't even have
and they don't play it.
Yes, but
that'll come up in trivia.
Another.
Have you watched the video?
And yes, I know who Sharon Lois and Bram are. I love that song.
You would.
I do. It's catchy. It's super catchy. But also as it starts out, the voices are normal. And then as the movie progresses, the voices get more and more distorted and tainted and unrecognizable because of what's going on, because of the yes, because of what's going on with the entity or the demon or whatever it is that pokes its head in at the very end. And basically the one line that the demon does, one of the lines that the demon says is, like either put these knives in your eyes. And the way that it was spoken, the way it was uttered, with the partially in, partially out, partially clear, partially distorted, just added to the tenseness that I felt throughout this entire film.
Are you sure we watched the same movie?
Yes.
That's one of the other moments that I really liked was the put these knives in your eyes, because you are watching this and you're not 100% sure that you heard that right, and then you hear a sound that you're not 100% sure is a child putting knives in their eyes, but you don't know that it's not, and it's just there is that it is again unsettling. It's an unsettling experience. That was one of the moments that really worked for me.
You're giving shitty sound work too much credit.
But see, I don't think they were doing it for the movie. I think that was somebody saying, just stick knives in your eyes. It's not worth the watch.
God damn. But Rob, you didn't like that. That was one of the strong points. Sorry, I forgot to bring that up. You nothing for that, huh?
No. Not a goddamn thing. I was already bored out of my mind.
Exactly.
Like, that's the problem with this movie. It doesn't grab me at all. So by the time anything that might be interesting happens, I'm checked out and don't give a fuck.
Thank you. I'm 100% with Rob on this one. I really and truly am. This flick just, it's ick.
I just want to throw out my other, because we're talking about the end now. I feel like we've kind of skipped past the other thing that really worked for me. And it was actually one of my favorite movie shots of the year. I really liked when the kid is told, when the kid is in the parents' bedroom and looks under the bed. That whole sequence had me very tense. That was the moment too. I was kind of disappointed that I didn't have more moments after that, because I do feel like the shots linger too long to really have kept me in that place of fear that other people were saying they experienced. I could see like they'd start with the shot and I'd be like, ooh, spooky. And then they'd linger on that shot and I'd kind of lose interest and stop being spooked. But that sequence, where you are watching through the child's eyes as you are getting under a bed slowly to look and see what's under there, I had such a primal, visceral, I don't want to be looking under this bed right now, kid. Kind of reaction to that. And that was kind of the moment where I was like, I understand, because it was as scared as I'd been in a movie for a long time. Like it's been a long time since a movie has gotten under my skin, and I could feel it creeping in there. And even though it didn't hold me there, because the sequence ends and then we go back to other stuff and the shots go on for a really long time, my mind kind of started to wander. But it's moments like that. It's that in that sequence in particular that made me understand why people did have the reaction where this was just like scaring the shit out of everybody when it hit theaters.
Yeah, that was the mom on the end of the bed, like, dude, that was creepy to me. And I think that's the best way to put it, Kat. It just didn't hold you, like this movie, and that's why to say
it had its
like,
moments.
It did, and there weren't many, I'll admit, but to say it's nothing, like Robin and Amber are saying,
it's nothing.
I can't get there.
It's nothing.
It
is nothing.
But it
has nothing that a movie needs. The lighting sucks. It looks like shit. There's no good, cool camera movements. There are no characters on screen. There's no fucking story. It's a goddamn student film.
That's okay, though.
No, it's not okay.
The student
it's not
film
okay,
part.
Mikey, to fucking be like, it's a arty student fuck you film. It's fucking stupid, man. It's to release this and to expect people to go pay money at a theater to watch it. How dare they?
Oh, hang on. I will say Skinamarink at the theater was one of the best things I've ever experienced in my life. I know I've already told the story on the podcast, but the 50-50 split where about half of the audience just got up and walked out when they realized what it was going to be, and then the other half, I'm so sure that the guy beside me had a heart attack. Like he was grasping his chest, he was hyperventilating. He ran out of the theater so fast when the credits rolled. I seriously, I worry about that man's health, but it's like, and everyone that was left was really, really spooked, except for my poor mom, who I took against her will to see Skinamarink.
Rob, why didn't Kat's mom get a slashy this year, man? That woman deserves it. That's an oversight.
This is Kat's mom slashy year. I'll take her to see something terrible this year too. It's fun.
Oh, we believe you. Yeah,
terrible her words. Because I'm glad I seriously, I had a blast watching this in a theater. Seeing that many people react to Skinamarink was amazing.
There is no way I would not have fallen asleep in the theater. No way.
I'll be honest, I did almost fall asleep watching it today.
It's fucking boring. It's shots of a goddamn corner.
But I am sick, so
Rob.
It's nothing. This is a worse, more boring version of Eraserhead.
Oh, come
wow.
on.
That's mean. That's mean. That's a little uncalled for.
No, it's a boring, trashy. There's nothing there.
There's everything there if you choose to open your eyes and look.
Dude, my eyes were
That sounds like a cult.
That's the other thing that people will tell you too. They'll be like, well, it's really scary if you watch it with headphones and you've got all your lights turned off and you sacrifice the goat of an innocent to a fucking, you give a blood sacrifice to Satan and all this other bullshit. I'm not doing all that. I'm fucking watching your movie. And if your movie sucks, it sucks. I'm not doing all that bullshit. Just like I'm not doing homework to understand Five Nights at Freddy's or any of that other bullshit. I'm not fucking sacrificing the blood of an innocent to a goat so that I can understand this fucking movie and be scared by it or whatever.
Exactly.
It's fucking terrible. There's nothing redeemable about this movie. Not a single thing. It is the absolute worst thing I have ever watched. And the fact that it's an hour and 40 minutes is a fucking joke.
It's too long.
This is a short film at best. 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes of shit that happens in this movie.
That's too much, man. It is too long. I'll admit.
What happens, Mikey? What happens in this movie that you need to see?
We just talked about it, man.
We talked about 5 minutes worth of shit in an hour and 40-minute movie.
The knife in your eyes thing.
Right. How long does that last?
Like I said, it wasn't much, but to say it's nothing.
Right, 5 minutes worth of shit in an hour and 40-minute movie is interesting.
Well, wait a minute now.
Yes.
I need everybody to hold on because there is something very important that happened in this movie. This is the most considerate demon we've ever seen, and the plumbing work is impeccable. That motherfucker took the toilet clean out. There was they repaved the fucking wall. There was no hole in the ground, nothing, and it was nice enough to give buckets. Come on, man.
The only thing I noticed about that scene was that they stole the sound effects from Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park because it was like when the fucking toilet.
Yeah, that annoyed me.
Fucking lame ass bullshit.
But I laughed so hard when those fucking buckets, like, what kind of a demon? Like, even that's so diabolical to take someone's shitter that they were like, no, we got to give them buckets. Like, we want to take their souls and have these children stick knives in their eyes and kill their parents and everything else. But we can't. We got to have them somewhere to shit. Like, that shit cracked me up. You didn't even laugh at that, guys. Come on.
No, Amber, I don't think I laughed at all.
I didn't laugh at all.
That was funny as shit to me.
No, but you brought up the exact same point when we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Exact same point.
Yeah. I mean, that is a clean plumbing. That is a clean plumbing cleanup job.
Clean.
You get rid of it. You retiled. You retiled. Yeah. Consider it.
Perfectly.
Thank you, Mr. Demon.
And left buckets.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that. I rest my case.
And the demon was so considerate, he left the TV so the kids could watch cartoons. Didn't steal their stuff, just kind of put it up on the walls, but predominantly left the Legos and the Duplos there.
What the hell are you trying to convince? Because you're not going to sell me on
left the crayons and the coloring book pages. Left the
Legos.
I have oceanfront property in Arizona if you want it. I'll sell it to you cheap.
Okay.
Same price as SKINAMARINK.
I do just want to throw this out there though about the cartoons. That was a very I don't want to put it on my list of like scary moments that worked for me necessarily, but I did find something very relatable about being a kid and getting scared and being like, yes, cartoons will fix it. Like that was kind of one of the things that helps you get into the mindset of a kid, because I feel like that was something watching horror movies too young that a lot of us have probably done at some point.
I mean, I watched a lot of cartoons I still watch a lot of cartoons now. They're just called anime. But
that's not a cartoon.
It's Japanese cartoons. And that's what anime is. It's Japanese cartoons. But I remember I almost knew every single one of the black and white cartoons that was showing because I used to watch those as a kid at my grandma's house because that's what she would put on because all she had was black and white. And that's how I came about watching Freaks. Like watching those cartoons at her house, it also kind of vibed me in. I'm like, I remember seeing those cartoons when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm slowly picking up what they're putting down.
And you're just picking up dog shit.
No, that's because, you don't like art horror films.
I do like art horror films. I do. I fell in love with Rubber. But this is not.
Oh, goddamn.
This is not art.
Yes, it is. 100%. No, this is actually more of it.
You watch Terrifier 2. That's a damn good movie.
That is not. That's a terrible movie.
That movie has art in it. Literally. Mm. Rob, I can't believe you didn't find one thing, man. You search deep in your soul, dude. Not one
I told you the con that they perpetrated on the horror community, I think, was beautiful. But other than that, nothing.
That's fucked up, man.
Nothing. This could have been a 15-minute fucking short.
That's crazy, man.
There are a lot of 15-minute shorts on the dude's YouTube channel. And I will say, I think they're all probably scarier than Skinamarink. They work for me better.
I don't know. When it's a whole, quote, meal, you know, like, because the video, if it's 15 minutes, it's all it is 15 minutes, you know?
I think that's it exactly. It's like, it's a fun little snack of horror, but there's not a lot of sustenance.
But that's all you get, and it's a complete thing. There's
the same amount of sustenance in this movie. It's just spread out over a longer period of time. What are you talking about? There's nothing here.
So but that's what I'm saying. You have things in between that'll ruin it for you. A quick little 10, 15 minutes. There's nothing in between to ruin it. I don't know. I feel this could have been a good 60 to between 60 and 90, somewhere in that neighborhood. I do.
You could have dragged it out another like 15 minutes, made it a 2-hour movie, and I still would have been in.
God damn.
There was more stuff that could have been done that they didn't do.
Rob's going to agree with you on that.
Yeah, they could have done anything. What are you talking about? Of course there was more they could have done anything.
They could have done so much more. They could have put paint on the walls and we just watch it dry, and that would have been more entertaining.
The only thing they should have done was burn the fucking film right after they shot this piece of garbage.
Hang on. I think Amber might have written a review that I found earlier.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's one of the ones I saved or not. One of them was called, it's like the horror version of watching paint dry.
All right. So before, because we're just spinning wheels here, but I want to ask you guys one question in closing on this discussion, unless anybody has anything else. But all I have left that I wanted to talk about was, what do you guys like? What do you think it is? Because this movie's obviously left up to interpretation.
What do I think it is? Stupid.
Yeah, like,
that's what I think it is.
God damn it. But like a lot of people are saying the kids were dead, like the kid died when he fell down the steps.
I don't fucking know. They didn't give me anything for me to draw a conclusion on. How the fuck am I supposed to know?
I will say, I do sometimes feel like I failed Skinamarink fans, because Rob asked me after that, he messaged me to be like, what did it mean? Did I not get it? And I feel like I had like a 2-minute window in which I could have reasonably explained to Skinamarink, and Rob might have come around. Unfortunately, it's been like over a year since then, and I still don't really have the answer. So
do you have no guess?
Because there is no answer. There are no clues given. There's no anything given here. There's no story.
The only thing you can say about this movie is it's really shitty.
Mom.
It is. It's just a crap fest. The reason why they took the toilets out and redid it is because they splattered that shit all over the walls.
The most considerate ghost in the history of cinema, honestly.
Mikey.
And a great plumber.
You still owe 40 Hail Tony Dances. I don't want to hear nothing about fucking nice demons giving you a bucket to shit in.
2 buckets.
That's nice. You're 2 buckets, a piss bucket and a shit bucket. Very considerate.
Kids started playing with their own shit in the buckets than the movie that they had.
You're starting to sound like Robin wanting a sex tape.
That would have helped with paranormal craptivity.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not going to focus on paranormal activities coming up. Yeah, no, God damn it. Greg, do you have any conclusion of what you think this was, or you just enjoyed it?
Realistically, initially, and after the rewatch, I still am of the belief that it's a demonic entity of some sort. What exactly it is, I don't know. But the theory you just posed that that Kevin actually died when he fell down the stairs, and then it was because you do see the light at the end above the house, that could be the light finally taking his soul up to heaven because he was a good boy. So that would make sense. And until I get a sequel, I won't have any more information. Although sequels don't always help. We still have no idea what Happy the Shooting Mime is. So
give them time. We got a whole third movie that's coming out, Greg. You got.
Oh yeah, that's going to be long as a Japanese play, like 8 hours, so he can just play with dead bodies and what saw off toes one by one. Like, give me a break.
Yes, and pour salt on people. Yes.
Yeah. What a POS.
We're talking about Skinamarink, Greg. Leave Terrifier alone. We got to piss off Rob, not make him happy. Goddamn.
No, I'm an equal opportunity pisser offer, so it is what it is.
Yeah, no lie.
Yeah, that's kind of on brand. That's a hell of a deal. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's true. But that's a fair point, though, man. I don't know what the fuck this is, and that was kind of the fun of watching Twitter react to Skinamarink. Like everyone's, everyone knew what it was, and this is what it is. And I'm like, where the fuck did you get some of that shit from? But it was fun, and I'm perfectly fine with this demon was just in the house fucking with these kids, dude, and killed their parents, and they were just toying with them until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine with me. I'm not even mad at it. So I think that's at its simplest form what it is, and
I would even take it one step simpler. I think this works just because it is analog horror, which I feel like is most effective in a shorter format. I have the most experience with it in shorter formats, like little doses of analog horror. But I do think that, like, at its core, it's just about evoking a feeling of discomfort. I'm happy with the reviews that say this is just a nightmare. This is the feeling of being trapped in those nightmares that you used to have as a kid, like that just works for me. Which it kind of works with the coma theory if you want to go that way, but it's just like that feeling of like you're having a bad time and you're not waking up from it. And it's like, I think just sitting in that for a while is scary enough. It works kind of.
I'm not mad at that either. Yeah, that's good. All right. Does anyone have anything else they want to bring up? Can we move into reviews and whatnot?
Yeah, we can move into reviews.
No, I pretty much ran through my entire 2 pages of notes. So,
okay.
So I'm just realizing right now that I did not give this movie a Portnoy. We'll figure it out later.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be an on-the-spot Portnoy for me. I went to read the rankings and I was like, I don't know if this is high or low. And then it's like, shit, I didn't give this movie a score. But I did find the professional scores that other people gave it. This has a tomato meter. The official tomato meter for Skinamarink is at 72%.
Whoa. Okay.
Gonna let that sit there for a minute because Rob hasn't said anything.
You all right, Rob?
Rob left.
I don't give
the
a
show.
Shit. That's where I'm at. I just don't give a shit.
The audience score is 44%. And coming in between those two numbers is our IMDb score of 4.8 out of 10. So it's a little bit.
I will let you know all of those scores were much higher than what I will be scoring this film later in the show.
Even the 44. So so reviews. I found more negative reviews than positive reviews for it, but it was one of those splits where it's like we got like 60% 1-star reviews and 40% 10-star reviews and not a whole lot in between. This first one is called Absolutely Nothing Happens. If you tell me that this movie is groundbreaking, interesting, artsy, then you are full of shit. It's the worst movie I've seen, bar none. It's like sitting in traffic for 4 hours and you're only 30 minutes from home. Everyone involved with this movie should be ashamed of themselves. Luckily, it was only $4. I love how it says, does this review contain spoilers? There's nothing to spoil. No plot, no actual character, no ending. I could go on and on about how bad this movie is, and I will, because I have 84 characters left to go. It is so bad, and only 44 characters to go. This movie is shit.
I will say this, $4 is still too goddamn much to watch this movie. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
That's taking advantage of people in tough times.
In this economy, $4 for Skinamarink.
Too low.
We have another 1-star review that I thought was very creatively entitled, "I've had pleasant dreams scarier than this." I tried to give it time, but after 30 minutes, I bailed. It was either that or become catatonic from boredom. In my opinion, the only people who would find this slightly scary are those with some form of fear of abandonment. Otherwise, this is just as exciting as a 3-year-old's birthday party is for an adult.
Damn. It's a little cold.
Yeah, so a lot of these are pretty cold. This one, we don't even have to read the review for this one because it's really long and boring, but it wins Kat's Best Review Title award of the episode. It's called "SKINAMARINK Don't."
That's funny.
Oh, I like that.
Which is of course, play off of the song "Skinamarink." And the second best review title for this was, "I created an IMDb after 26 years of life to rate this movie." They rated it a 1 out of 10 also, but then clarified in the review that it would have been a 0 out of 10 if that were a rating that IMDb allowed. But then I did have 2 positive reviews for it also. 10 out of 10, profoundly unsettling. And this, I felt, kind of summed up my feelings a lot cleaner. My positive feelings a lot cleaner. I didn't feel this strongly about it, but I am a true horror fanatic. I've seen many, many, many horror movies, and I can honestly say this is the most terrifying one I've ever watched. The intensity of the atmospheric horror and suspense will fill you with such an overwhelming primal dread. You have to watch this at night to get the full effect and sacrifice a goat and stay off your phone. Do not multitask or be distracted. You must fully immerse yourself. If you remember trying to make your way down a dark hallway or going through a dark room as a child and being filled with such utter terror at what could be hiding in the dark, what you thought you could see in the dark, you will absolutely understand why this is so blood chilling. It will make you afraid of the dark again.
Yeah, it's really scary if you put on headphones and put a blanket over your head and burn a black candle and fucking all that other bullshit.
And then
people with their fucking qualifiers for this movie, it's unbelievable.
This one has no qualifiers. I pulled one other 10-star review that I thought was really interesting, just because it sets a very different precedent than the other 10-star reviews. It is called, "I've never cried after a film before."
What?
10 out of 10. That was truly horrendous to watch. I'm a new dad of an 18-month-old, so it probably resonated with me in a way it wouldn't have prior to having kids. After the movie, I held my baby for almost 45 minutes crying. The cinematography was absolutely unique and captivating. And then there's a spoiler section for this review. The concept itself, children suddenly in a Kafka-esque environment. They're home, but it's now alien and hostile. No natural light exists. These children do exactly what kids would do. Hover around the TV as the only source of light and comfort. Can we watch something happy? Made me tear up thinking about it. Children who are utterly powerless suddenly thrust into the domain of a malevolent entity. It makes me want to throw up. I've never had a movie elicit such an emotional response from me. Perfect 10 out of 10.
See, Rob, you have to light a black candle, put a blanket over your head, sacrifice a goat, and have an 18-year-old baby. And you'll get
just have an 18-year-old baby.
Or an 18-month-old.
You know what? Fuck his 18-month-old baby, too. Fuck him.
Rob, you can't say that. What's wrong with you?
So yeah, those are our reviews. We got a range in there.
I got a candy bar for that guy and his 18-month-old baby.
Wow. Wow.
What was wrong with you? Jeez. All right, that's it for reviews, Kat?
That is it for reviews.
Rob, how many facts you find on this masterpiece?
There's not many. So the budget is an estimated 15,000 Canadian dollars.
Oh, that equals $5.
It's it actually I did the conversion. It's around $11,000. Easily $10,000 too fucking much, because there is not $11,000 on this screen.
Legos are expensive.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's why I give it $1,000.
That's fair.
The worldwide gross of this movie was $2.1 million. Again,
God damn.
Tip of the cap for the great con, fellas. Good job. In an interview, Kyle Edward Ball stated that he spelled the movie's name slightly different than the song the movie is named after, so kids wouldn't accidentally find the movie when searching for the song.
Okay, so that's a question. If you're a kid that watches this and you already kind of have that like suspension of disbelief and are easily scared, do you think this movie works?
Yes.
There's no way a kid watches this fucking thing. They're not going to sit through all that bullshit you got to get through to actually get to anything that might be considered scary. You think kids give a fuck what the crown molding looks like in this goddamn house?
No, I think this will scare the shit out of a kid, honestly.
They're not going to watch the fucking thing. Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you. I think it would scare them.
Due to a glitch on one of the online film festival screenings, the movie was downloadable and spread like crazy, this is why it got so much attention to begin with, which caused it to go viral on many social media sites, TikTok and YouTube, especially before before its official release, which was one of the reasons it got a ton of attention. And finally, the director Kyle Edward Ball said on Twitter that the two child actors originally had a line with some profanity, but when they tried to record their dialogue, the boy was uncomfortable saying the line, and the girl had trouble trying not to laugh.
Wow.
So they cut it.
That's kind of endearing.
Kids nowadays are built so different, dude. You give me a green light as a kid to curse, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have a blast. That's all of them, Rob?
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
There was also, I think, I did see somewhere that I believe the house that they used was the house of the director's mother.
Huh.
Didn't even have to spend any money on $11,000 to make this fucking movie. You kidding me? They were coming out way ahead on this fucking thing before they even put it out in theaters. Jesus Christ.
All right. Portnoy's. This should be fun.
I wrote down a number finally, so we're.
You want to go first, Kat?
Yeah, sure.
I'm still flip-flopping.
I'm super prepared. I obviously put a lot of thought into this number. Tests were done. I did research and polls, and definitely didn't just guess. I'm going to give SKINAMARINK a 6.3.
Dumb.
Oh, wow.
I think the things that it did well, it did really, really well. I really appreciate seeing some more experimentation into analog horror. I'm excited to see what direction that goes in, and I'm a little bit jealous of the people that were more scared of this than I was, but I'm glad they have it.
Am I allowed to give Cat a candy bar?
Absolutely not.
Can't stop you.
I mean,
what? Cat, you gave The Strangers a 7.
Yeah.
And this is 6.3?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I actually
That's a
based
tragedy.
this loosely off of the one number that I did actually look up to prepare for this was my paranormal activity score.
What'd you do, paranormal activity?
Not a 6.3, we'll put it that way.
You gave that is ridiculous. All right.
That's my best point of reference.
See, this, as much as I can appreciate what they tried to do, it's just not getting very high for me because I didn't really enjoy it. There are points where I can, moments where I can point out, hey, you guys did this really well. This was really creepy. I like what you did here, but they're few and far between throughout an hour and 45 minutes. So that's not enough to carry it for me. Although I do acknowledge that it's there and they did do a good job in those areas for it. But this one's a 3.1 for me. And it's mostly because there was a lot of dead spots and it's just not a movie that's typically for me. So that's it.
Still too high.
And also to point out, it is experimental. I do appreciate that they did it. And I encourage, anyone who wants to try and do something new to go ahead and fucking do it.
Yeah.
But I don't see this this isn't a Blair Witch thing where there were a million found footage movies. This one's not catching on.
Don't be so sure. There were 2 others that came out last year, Mikey.
I know, but that's 2. And it's already pretty much done. I'm sure there's more. Yeah. But found footage, there was a flood of shit like that, and Paranormal Activity did it again too when that had come out. So, it just, this one obviously isn't as successful as stuff we've seen before.
Well, I would like to encourage people to experiment with filmmaking in any way they want, unless they're going to make this. Then please stop.
All right. Greg, would you like to give your point? Actually, Amber, what about, I feel like Greg.
I don't know why you're saving me till last. Mine's the most anticlimactic one of the whole bunch.
Because I don't, this episode.
I think he just wants to have you next to Greg, right?
Yeah, he needs to be next to Greg. Amber, what are you giving this one?
0.01.
Oh,
God damn!
We got an extra decimal point in there for Skinamarink.
First time ever.
Ooh.
Okay, we've never had this one before. Okay, 0.01. Okay, Greg, what about you?
Oh, I get to go next.
Yeah,
I feel like it should be Rob and then Greg, right? Because Greg's, I feel like has the most suspenseful answer.
That's fair. All right, Rob, what you got?
Yeah, mine's the least suspenseful ever. This is without a doubt the worst thing I have ever seen. I don't even consider it a movie. It's a 0.0.
Oh.
I would give it a negative if I could, but we talked about this before and we're not doing negatives. It doesn't even deserve a 0.0. It doesn't deserve to be on this show. It's not a movie.
God damn, man. Okay. That's fucked up.
Time has not made him kinder to Skinamarink.
If you look at my Letterboxd, I have a star rating for every movie, even the worst movies. Feast 2 has a half a star on Letterboxd. This is the only one I gave nothing to.
Well, I'm looking at the Portnoy shit. You also gave Thanksgiving 3 a 0.
Right, but I'm talking about my Letterboxd. It's the only movie on Letterboxd I refuse to assign a score to. It's not a fucking movie.
But I'm just saying, you've done this before, and I think I gave something a 0 as well.
Yeah, no, it's not unprecedented on the show. It's been done on the show before. That's what I'm saying.
Right, it's just a special occasion. That's all. All right. God damn, a fucking flat out 0. I thought it would get something. Good Lord. All right, Greg.
What about anything that I've said tonight made you think?
I don't know, man.
That it was going to be anything other than a 0.0.
He thought you were going to respect the con.
Forget tonight. Think about the last year.
I gave Sharks of the Corn whatever I gave it. Like, I don't know. It's something. All right, Greg, the moment of truth. What is your score for Skinamarink?
Okay, so my Portnoy, I went back and forth, pretty much just decimal places of one specific number.
Okay.
And I ended with a 9.1.
Wow.
Yeah. I said it's the best movie of 2023. Still believe that. I say that it's the scariest movie since The Exorcist. I still believe that.
That wasn't a bit. You believe that.
100%.
Okay.
It is the best movie since John Carpenter's The Thing.
May I say something? Please?
Yeah.
He's not kidding. He absolutely loves this movie. He literally fought me because he was like, I'm scared. This is making me nervous. So I grabbed the remote to turn it off. I was like, if it affects you that bad, we ain't watching it. We don't have to finish it. No, turn it off. He literally fought me.
Yeah. This is just viscerally, this movie is viscerally scary to me. Just, I can't describe it. It just unnerving. Just, I loved everything about it. I was sat up, paid attention the entire time. Like, did not look at my phone. The only time I actually had to like pause it was if the dogs needed to go out. But other than that, if they could sit still for an hour 42, I would sit still for an hour 42 because I love this film so much. This only was my 50th favorite, and it will get much closer to 1 next time I do my favorites list. And if it's a best list, this is easily a top 5 film. Best horror movies I've ever seen is easily top 5.
That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful.
That's
Rob,
moving.
how do you feel about that?
Look, I'm glad that Greg liked it. I'm glad he found some sort of weird, visceral connection to this movie. It's nice for people when that happens, even if it terrifies the shit out of you. It's a special thing, and I'm glad that happened. Movie sucked.
I think you're crazy as fuck, and the movie sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, look, sometimes that happens, right? That for some reason, a movie just draws something out of you. It doesn't happen that often. It's special when it does, and I'm glad that it happened for Greg with this film. And I'm sure that it's happened for other. I've heard other people, describe their experience watching Skinamarink similarly. I don't get it. To me, I don't even see how that's possible. But if it works for you, it works for you.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy. But I just, it's a movie it's a film I'll never get behind on. Never.
Yeah, so when I have to watch it again, I'll do that after you go to bed.
Yeah.
One night.
Yeah.
Then I can really turn off all the lights and just immerse myself even more.
Sacrifice a young child to a goat, and you'll really get it then, Greg.
The dogs will be locked in the bedroom with me. You ain't sacrificing.
No, I would never sacrifice a dog.
No. I recommend that one guy's 18-month-old baby.
Wow.
What? It deserves a candy bar.
Holy shit. I honestly, I was preparing for like I was looking at a 7 points, a high 7, low 8 for you on this, Greg. I am blown away that you gave this thing a 9.1.
Yeah, I was teetering between a 9.1 and a 9.8. Let's put it that way.
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not
minimum. I took off 2.2 right off the bat because I don't like seeing Legos and Duplos together. They should never be worked on at the same time.
That's your biggest issue.
That was my biggest issue with this entire film, was seeing Legos, yes, being played with at the same time. Yes, on the same Lego little mat. Yes, I don't like to see that. Duplos are Duplos. They belong over there in that corner. Legos belong in this corner. Yes. Segregate the Legos and the Duplos. I have always believed that. So that was my 0.2 deduction as soon as I saw that.
I need a drink. I do. I need a drink.
That was Greg. That was Greg's issue. Out of everything that happened on that screen, he seen that and was like, "Oh hell no."
I mean, in fairness, nothing happened on the screen. So,
God damn, that's funny as shit. All right, honestly, that couldn't have gone better for me. This is a beautiful night. This is great. Greg, thank you very much for joining us. Amber, you as well.
Wait, was it Slasher Radio approved?
Unfortunately not. This one rings in at a 3.7.
How many people's scores would we have had to delete for this to be Slasher Radio approved?
Let's see. If we just get rid of,
I think if it's just me and Greg, it's Slasher Radio approved. Can we get your score in there, Mikey? Because that's 3 people. That's an average of 3 scores.
Mine's a 3.7. Let me. This is fucking math.
Well, yeah, Greg's is a 9.
Yeah. Okay. So we got a 9.1, a 3.1, and a 6.3 divided by 3. That still won't do it.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh well.
I was gonna say that could be a case. I don't know if it would be our strongest.
We have never done
case.
that in the past. We're not doing it now for this dumb fucking thing, Kat.
I don't know, Rob. I might second the motion.
I'm just trying to be hospitable to our guests.
If that's the case, then we got to go back and redo all of them that have had a guest. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't qualify anyway, even with your stupid fucking score, Kat.
Why are you mad at my score?
Because I knew what Greg was going to do. I've heard him talk about this movie, but I expected better.
This is twice now she's done this. For the Psycho thing, I want to remind you of.
This fucking episode has not been good for you, Kat. Not your strongest showing.
I am the winner of this show. This is what this comes down to. Other than my hand and a pasta fleshlight making an appearance on the episode, tonight's gone really well for me.
Man, we're going to bring up your jerk off hand on Valentine's Day. Come on.
Damn it. All right. Everybody go check out the show at Slasher Radio on Twitter. You can also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Slasher Radio. Extra show every week, Easter egg content. anything image wise goes up on the Patreon, so it's a nice little hub for everything related to the show. We do. No, that's not until the following week. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't fucking know. I'm drunk. You can check me out at Mikey's Dead on Twitter if you want to, and you can also check out Cult FM, the other show that I do with Little Miss Huge Clown Penis.
Huge clown penis.
Allie Surreal. We've both, but this week isn't my fault that there was no show this week. This one's my hands are clean, so we will be back soon. Allie, for some reason, wants to rewatch The Ring, the American Ring.
Jesus Christ, why?
I have no idea. Like, she's been wanting to watch it for months now. It's really strange.
That thing does not hold up.
Well, that's what the episode's going to be about. It's literally going to be, does it hold up? So we'll figure it out. I vote no. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's it for me. Rob, what about you?
I'm on Twitter at Radio Rob123, and you can listen to the other show that Kat and I do together, the Nick fucking Woo Cage Cast. That's Nick effing Woo if you're looking for it in your podcast player. We are up to Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
But I have no fucking idea when we're going to record that. We're both sick, and there's the Super Bowl when we're recording this. It's going to be a fucking mess. I don't know when we're going to get it done.
Yes,
it may be out when you hear this. It may
yet.
not. I have no fucking clue.
By the way, a really quick late horror court on Cat Velour.
Oh, shit. Get her, Mikey. Get her.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her.
Yeah,
watch
get
this.
her.
I have not gotten around. This week was a fuck of a week for me. I have not listened to the latest episode of Nick F and Woo Cast yet, but I do plan on listening to it. I'm actually more excited than usual to listen to it because Rob, what was the name of the movie, Rob?
Bringing Out the Dead.
Yes, Bringing Out the Dead.
Horror court.
Yeah.
Mikey Bones.
I don't know if Greg and Amber have seen this, but man, I haven't listened to the episode yet. I haven't seen the movie yet. Rob has showed me 2 scenes, and one of them, I be banging. Dude,
and
that
the
is some of the
one
funniest shit.
Was a dead baby.
That was funny too.
Dear Lord.
When the legs, he goes, there's 3 legs. That's too many. Dude, that shit was funny as fuck. And I have to say, Kat, I be banging. It's one of my, like, it is weird how many times I randomly just say, I be banging. For no reason. It's so funny. How dare you?
That movie is so depressing. And Mikey, you're gonna agree with me that it's too long. I think even if you laugh as much as Rob did, you're still gonna be like, this could have been half an hour to 40 minutes shorter.
It's depressing or hilarious, depending on how you're watching it, I guess.
If I get anything half as funny as I be banging, I'm fine. That shit, honestly, I was sitting at work and just randomly put that shit on to listen to it. It was so funny to me.
You know how Rob said that, like, the scary moments in Skinamarink didn't have any impact on him because he was already tuned out? I think that's the thing with me in Bringing Out the Dead, is that, like, the funny moments didn't feel funny to me because I was so depressed by the time we got there.
Man, that is one of my favorite scenes from any movie, man. He chose I Be Banging over Frederick, and I don't know why. That's so funny to me. Rob is getting off Discord and he's like, all right, Mike, you ready to watch I Be Banging again? I'm like, yes, I'm ready. One quick I Be Banging before bed. All right, that's all I had to say. I was very appalled at that. Yeah. Kat, where are they finding you?
You can find me on Twitter at cat_velour, VOLEUR. You can find me on Instagram and wherever else at Cat Velour. You can check out my website, catvelour.com. You can order my book from my website, because I actually theoretically have a Valentine's Day book coming out, but I don't know if it's actually coming out on the 14th or the 15th. So this might not be out by the time you're hearing this, but it'll be on my website either way. So do that.
Yes. Also, there is an I Be Banging button coming. I forgot about that. That is on the to-do list. I will have that sooner than later. Greg, Amber, again, thank you very much for joining us. Greg, tell everybody about your TikTok, because that shit's a good fucking time, man.
Yeah, so Well, first of all, thank you for having me. This was a blast. But my TikTok is at Darth Gregor, and I just ask a horror movie question every day. And then I do a live on Saturday nights. But I'm just going through my top 200. That's the question. Is it in your top 200 favorites? Cool. If not, why? Basically, is the question. Yeah.
That's a good question. I'll have you know too, Greg. I think it was I was going through your TikTok, just catching up on your videos one night, and I was sharing my screen on Discord, and the one, I think it was it was Halloween where you were wearing the onesie. What
that
was
so funny.
Oh, yeah, I was a
sloth.
I was a sloth.
Dude, we laughed so hard with your hands in that fucking thing. We laughed our asses off. That shit was good as hell.
The beauty of the video, Greg, is that you did it in the sloth onesie and you didn't acknowledge it really. You just
Not a word.
did the video like that was perfectly normal.
Yeah, listen, I have a bachelor's in theater. Wearing costumes is kind of my thing.
Yes, but watching somebody in a sloth costume is not a thing you see very often, and you just no-sold it so hard. It was so funny.
And he wore it so nonchalantly to
did.
work and everything.
I wore it to work that day. I was walking around the
Jesus
office.
Christ. With your hands swinging and everything in that thing, huh?
Oh, yeah. The hands were sometimes in the mitts, and when I actually had to like write stuff, I'd have to, obviously take one out to jot stuff down. But no, then the hand went back in.
It's got to go back in.
I was happier than a pig in shit. Are you kidding me? I love Halloween. let me dress up like that every day, and I'm good.
Please start doing that. Just start doing it. Who's gonna tell you no?
It's true. Well, my new job will probably tell me, no, you can't dress like this. You have to wear the company uniform. Say okay.
And not be a sloth. All right. But yeah, and your lives every Saturday night, right? When do you start those? Because I'm usually late.
Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, general horror discussion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are a good time. You get a lot of rapid fire questions and you unapologetically Greg them.
Yeah, I get a question and I answer it. I'm not going to try and circumvent an answer on how I feel about something, but I have a question which I know both of you answered, but hey, Kat, quick question. Yeah. Have you seen Fear with Mark Wahlberg?
I have.
Is it a horror film?
Ooh, I want to say no. I have a tough time taking Mark Wahlberg seriously in a horror movie, which really tips the scale for me. I feel like if you put any other actor in that specific movie, it would be a horror film.
Okay. Because you guys did Apt Pupil.
Yeah.
So
that's how I maybe owe it a rewatch.
Okay, because I could pick Fear. I could pick Barbie.
You can't
Barbie's
pick Barbie.
Clearly a horror film.
Barbie is not a horror
more
movie.
of a horror film than Scary Movie.
Then SKINAMARINK.
How many people die in Barbie?
Everybody that watched it. They died a little inside.
Watching Barbie?
Yeah, it was really emotional.
Barbie was a good film.
But no, did anybody die in that movie?
It's hard to answer that without spoiling it, but it has a haunting in it.
Ahead.
There's a ghost. It is a ghost film, Mikey.
I don't believe that.
That is a fact, Rob.
Scary Movie 2 is a ghost film. The ghost fucked somebody in that movie.
That makes it a porn. The ghost in this one does not fuck anyone, although that might have made it scarier. I'm not going to lie. That would have been a weird element of Barbie that I was not prepared for.
She is right. It does have a horror aspect. It does have a ghost.
It does have a ghost.
But so does Scary Movie 2. Then boom, Scary Movie, horror movie as well.
Yeah, but you're not going to get herpes or crabs from that ghost in Barbie.
Barbie's also funnier than Scary Movie.
That's also true.
Scary movie is hilarious. God damn it. I don't have one scary movie. I used to have Uncle Ray Ray. I'm mad at myself. There's going to be new buttons next week. Starting with I Be Banging. A Cat's opinions are tainted since I found out she didn't find I Be Banging hilarious. Like, honestly, I look at you differently now, Cat. It hurts me.
I really think I Be Banging would have been funny if I hadn't been like on the brink of tears already by the rest of that movie.
I will give Kat some back her up there. It is a very dark and depressing movie around the very funny scenes that also happen.
It's all like, this man is homeless and in a wheelchair. Let's put him out in the alley so we don't have to smell him while we're working in our overstaffed hospital. And I'm like, I just want to cry. I think
the humor that's in that movie, and good Lord, look, it's turned into a discussion of bringing out the dead. But
I know.
I think the humor in the movie is based around the fact that Nicolas Cage is a paramedic, and people who have that kind of job, like a lot of times, like homicide detectives and stuff, they have sort of a dark sense of humor, and they almost have to sort of create a distance between themselves and all the shit that they see on a daily basis. And so I think that's why that stuff is in the movie.
It is. You're 1,000% right on that, because I worked in the medical profession too, through the ER as a paramedic and a charge nurse for so many years. You have to build up a dark sense of humor with it, because if not, you can get too emotionally attached, and sometimes it does happen, especially if you work with the same patients years after year, But you do get that humor, and I absolutely appreciate that movie, because it is a gut buster to me, because I get it. A lot of people don't, but it's 1,000% dark humor.
Very, very dark.
Yeah, I gotta see that movie, man. It just for
bring back I Be Banging Lord.
Dude, I'm just saying. That shit, I don't know why it cracks me up the way it does, but goddamn is that shit. All right, everybody go check out Greg at Darth Gregor on TikTok, and we will check you out next week. I feel like we know what we're doing, but I have no idea. Tiki rum in a can. Good night from Slasher Radio.
All the best of Slasher Radio podcast.